Stormalong Bay, Magic Kingdom, capture your moment, dinner at Citricos, and a proposal. Welcome to day 3. Welcome, Your Highnesses. I'm Dan and you're watching Walt Disney World Adults Only. It's day 3 of our vlog series, and today we're having a bit of a take it easy morning. We're going to spend some time by the pool this morning. We're going to kind of just chill out around the pool, a little bit of swimming. I want to check out Stormalong Bay. One of the main reasons for staying at Disney's Yacht Club for me was the pool. It's meant to be the best pool at Walt Disney World, so I'll certainly tell you whether I think it is or not a bit later on. After that, we're going for lunch at Beaches and Cream today, 12:30. And then we're going to get ready, head over to Magic Kingdom. We've got our first Genie Plus book to meet Mickey and Minnie in their 50th anniversary outfits at Town Square. Then we're going to do Capture Our Moment, where you may remember I'm going to propose to David. So a little bit nervous today. Hopefully it goes as I expect. Provided that all goes well, we're going to be getting a boat across to the Grand Floridian for a celebration dinner at Citricos. And then depending on how that night goes, how dinner goes, we may then go back to the Magic Kingdom, do some rides and to watch Enchantment as well. We are planning on watching Enchantment tonight, but obviously that is subject to what happens later on. I certainly will give you an update. Hopefully he'll say yes. But if he doesn't, then I'm not entirely sure what will happen for us this trip. It could be pretty horrendous. So yeah, today's going to be a bit of a slower pace. We're having a nice rest this morning. We've just had a quick service breakfast in the market at the Yacht Club. Oh, so I think it's called the market at Ale and Compass actually, at the Yacht Club. I had the 50th anniversary celebration pastry, which was really nice. Like kind of like a guava pop tart with a lot of icing. Very, very sweet. Not entirely the best breakfast choice, I would guess, but it was so pretty that I had to try it, and of course it is the anniversary as well. David had like an egg white spinach and tomato wrap, which he really liked as well, and I also had a banana. So yeah, we're just chilling out now. David's just getting some bits together, and then we're going to go and head across to Stormalong Bay. We will be recording on the GoPro whilst we're over there, so that may not be the best sound quality again, but bear with us. We'll be back with this camera as soon as we can. Okay, so we are at Stormalong Bay. It was a little bit weird, wasn't it, getting in here, David? Because first of all, the pool doesn't open until 10 AM, which is really quite late for a pool to open at a hotel. Like you might want to go for a swim in the morning or before.
6.
Yeah, I've never known a pool to open so late. Probably it is at all Disney resorts, and I've just not noticed. I don't know. I found that a bit inconvenient. We had to go for a kind of a walk, didn't we, around the. Actually, the walk was quite nice. We went for a walk around the beach club and the beach club villas to check out the DVC villas. That was quite nice, and we've been down to the Crescent Lake and down to the beach while we were waiting. But 10 o'clock is a bit late for the pool to open, and then there was a queue of people waiting to come into the pool, which I've never ever seen anywhere. People queuing to get into a swimming pool.
Then they give you a wristband. I don't know, it was a bit like trying to get into a maximum security prison, wasn't it?
Then we had to have a wristband. Show us a wristband. Yep. So we have to get a wristband, which is designed to keep non-beach and yacht club guests out of the pool. So in a way it's a good thing, but it wasn't the most convenient. Should we go for a little swim now? I'm going to go across the GoPro and go and check out Stormalong Bay. there, that is our room, our balcony just up there that you can see. We've got a really great view of the pool and Crescent Lake from our room, haven't we? Okay, I'm in the hot tub and I couldn't work out how to switch the spa on, but I've just seen a button up here, so let's see if this button turns it on. Oh, here we go. Oh, we have some action. Just sitting, chilling out here at the yacht club. Waited a long time for this trip, and I'm so happy to be here. Day 3. I'm so happy. Oh, here comes David. It's worrying they say on there, do not swallow the pool water. I'm not entirely sure who would be trying to swallow the pool water. Like a scene from James Bond. Sorry, I mean James Bond or Baywatch. So after a morning of laying by the pool and having a bit of a rest, we are now at Beaches and Cream Soda Shop for lunch. So this has had a bit of a makeover since I was last here. It's had a bit of a refurbishment. I don't remember it looking exactly like this before when I ate here way back in 2015. So really looking forward to trying lunch. But of course we'll give you a little update and a review once we've finished.
Kitchen sink. It has 8 scoops of ice cream, all the toppings in the house, and a whole pan of whipped cream.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
What's this?
That's the jus. Okay, so we finished lunch at Beaches and Cream, and I have to say, I'm so sad I didn't get to have the No Way Jose Sundae, which I had way back in 2015 and really wanted again, but I was just so full up. There was no room for it. I didn't want to make myself sick, so I'm a little bit sad about that. But the burger and fries I had was really good. It came to about $50 for what we had after our DVC discount. So it was about $60 including gratuity. But yeah, I thought it was really nice. I really enjoyed it. I love the food. I had a burger. It came well done, but it was really nice, really filling. Fries are really good as well, but nothing bad to say about it. What about you, David? How was your French dip?
Very nice, very nice. It was more of a
snack.
It's more of like a stock than a dip.
Oh, the jus?
The jus that comes with it. It's nice, like it tastes, you know, it's tasty.
Can you say jus in French? Because it was a French dip. Jus. But yeah, you liked it?
Yeah, no, very nice, lovely.
Would you eat a Beaches and Cream again?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
And out of 10, how many points would you give it?
A 7.
A 7? Yeah, I think I would go a 7 as well.
You just keep copying me with the score.
Yeah, no, I'd go 7 as well. We're going back to our room now to get changed, then we're going to head to Magic Kingdom for our Capture Your Moment photo session. Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous.
A bit nervous? You love having your picture taken.
No, not anymore.
Okay, we've made it back to Magic Kingdom. We've just got a bus from the Yacht Club here. I have to say that it started to rain just before our Capture Your Moment session. We've got booked for in about 45 minutes time. So we're both praying there's going to be no rain
There's blue sky there though, look.
There's blue sky above Magic Kingdom. So I'll just show you up there.
So maybe.
So, fingers
swing
crossed, keep your fingers crossed, we may get, there's a monorail just about to go above us. I'm loving security now, they're not searching every single person as you come through, they can make you go for a scanner, which is far more efficient. So yeah, we're about to go back into Magic Kingdom. Hopefully we get a welcome home on our magic bands this time. Should we try? As DVC members, we should get a purple and a welcome home when we scan into a park. It worked for me once. Has it worked for you at all yet?
No, never.
No, it hasn't worked for him at all yet. So let's see if we get a welcome home. Let's try. Yeah, you go first.
Look, it doesn't do it.
Go on.
Just put your hand on the dresser. It's a ring.
Oh, you didn't get one. Did I get one?
Are you guys vacation club?
Yeah.
The pink lights are broken, so the welcome home doesn't happen right now.
Oh! So the cast member on the gate just explained to us that the welcome home and the pink light isn't working at the moment. It's for everybody, not just for us. So that's why we're not getting a welcome home.
So we are still special.
We're still special. First stop on Main Street is Starbucks. I've already did the dragon fruit lemonade, which is just being made now, and David just went for a very, very boring orange juice. So I've got my dragon fruit lemonade. Haven't had one of these since 2019. I don't think we can get them in the UK, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying this as we go so we can catch Summer Festival of Fantasy before our Capture Your Moment session. So I did it. Capture Your Moment was awesome. We had Stacey and Ethel with us who were amazing. They did exactly what I asked. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. And please meet my new fiance. He said yes. David,
of course.
Tell us what happened.
We went to. They took us to Cinderella's wishing well, which I didn't even know was here. And then, well, they just sort of were like setting up a shot, weren't they? So they said to me to stand my hands together and eyes closed as if I'm making a wish, and then I don't know what happened. I thought they were getting Dan to do something, and then when I opened my eyes, they said, "Oh, okay, yeah, you can, like, all done. You can open your eyes now." And I opened my eyes, and Dan's down there with the ring.
I would say this has probably been the best date ever at Walt Disney World for me. The most magical place on earth and the most magical person I could ever hope to meet. And yeah, we're going to get married. But before we do that, we're going to celebrate our engagement and we're going to go to the Grand Floridian. We've got Citricos booked, so we're going to have a nice anniversary dinner and some champagne to celebrate.
Not anniversary, engagement.
No, sorry, I've never been engaged before. It seems weird saying that. We're gonna go to the Grand Floridian, to Citricos. We're gonna have an engagement dinner, and we're gonna have a glass of champagne to celebrate as well.
Definitely, I need one.
It's still raining quite a lot outside at Magic Kingdom, so we decided to leave MK and get the monorail across to Grand Floridian. Now this is our home DVC resort and we are new DVC owners and you've never actually been here before. So what's your first impression of the Grand Floridian? You just walked in.
It's very lush.
Is it
Very lush.
Is it very you?
No.
So yeah, so we're at the Grand Floridian. We're going to try and get into Enchanted Rose for a drink if we can before our dinner at Citricos. So hopefully we'll get in there. But yeah, we're at the Grand Floridian. I'll try and get a few shots for you to show you around while we're here. And of course I'll tell you about dinner at Citricos as well. Really looking forward to eating there. Never been there before. So that's our special engagement dinner for tonight. David, where are we now?
Enchanted Rose.
And what did we just order?
We just ordered the Garden Daisy. You're having the Lavender Fog, no?
Yeah, we're just having a little drink in here. I can look through our photos from our capture your moment together over a drink. And then we are going to go for dinner at Citricos. Are you moving closer?
Yeah, because we're going to look at the pictures.
As we come to a close for day 3, I don't feel that we've vlogged an awful lot today. There's not been too much to show you, although so much has happened and it's been the most amazing, incredible day. Probably the best day I've ever had at Walt Disney World, because this little one here said yes when I asked him to marry me earlier. So it's been an amazing day. Don't start crying again.
I know.
I've got all the ugly crying photos to put in to this video.
No, they're not leaving.
So let's talk about today. We needed a little bit of a rest this morning, and I was a little bit nervous about this afternoon. So we had a pool morning, which was really fun, wasn't it? We really enjoyed it.
The pools here are really, really good, and
yeah, I would say this is the best pool I've ever been to at a Disney resort. Yeah, the pool here is amazing. I love Stormalong Bay. I love the sand bottom. I love the fact it's like kind of a little bit all over the place, the windmill. So yeah, so we had a little bit of a pool morning. You did a bit of sunbathing, which was nice. And we had lunch at Beaches and Cream. And our server, Kimmy, she was really sweet, looked after us. But we ate too much food. And we kind of came out of there thinking, God, I wish we'd have shared.
we should have shared. I think we had eyes bigger than our bellies for sure.
Well, not bigger than my belly, but big eyes anyway.
I think we'll have to share lunches from now on. Is not
Yeah.
actually such a bad thing.
I think for lunch particularly we should really share a meal.
Yeah.
Then we came back up to the room to get changed. Of course, we had capture your moment booked. David thought we were just having photos taken for our just for us, because we don't have many pictures of us together. Because whenever we go out, it's just the two of us.
We never have any nice photos together
So,
ever.
so you thought we were just having this done to get some nice photos. I told David we were going for a nice dinner tonight, so dressed up a little bit, which he did. He looked absolutely stunning. So that was good. And then when we got down to the bus, we realised there was a storm forecast.
Of course.
And I got really nervous, and you were going to me, why are you being so nervous and agitated about the bus wait time?
I'm sitting there thinking, because the bus is taking a while to come, and he's sitting there, legs going, and he's all shaking, and I'm thinking, for God's sake, like, just relax, the bus is coming.
But what he didn't know was I had a whole plan about how I wanted to propose, and the storm and the lightning was going to completely ruin what I'd been planning for months. So I was kind of quite agitated about it. But we got to Magic Kingdom, and my plan was to get David to film the Festival of Fantasy parade for me, so I could pop in and speak to the Capture Your Moment photographer alone to tell him it was a proposal and to explain how I wanted to do it. But of course, because of the rain, Festival of Fantasy was cancelled. And I'd booked a double session, because you can book them back to back. So I'd paid for, Capture Your Moment is 20 minutes, but I'd paid for 40 minutes. I'd done 2 sessions. But when I got inside, the guy at the desk was telling me, no, you've only booked 1 session, day 1. This is the last session of the day, so you can't have 2. And I was like, well, I've paid for 2. And he was like, well, no, it just shows 1 on the system. And so I was like frantically trying to go through my emails to find what I had as confirmation, and then through my bank account to show him how much I'd paid to prove it was double the amount. And then the photographer was telling me that we had to do all the photos inside because of the weather warning, and there was going to be lightning, so they weren't allowed to photograph outside. And the whole thing was becoming really, really stressful. And of course, all this was happening whilst David was waiting outside. We managed to get it sorted out. They did find out I'd paid for 2. It was a mistake by the cast member who had taken the reservation over the phone from me about 2 months ago. So they sorted that out. And then just as we was about to go, the photographer said they just had the all clear and we could now do some photos outside. But because of the rain, it wasn't that practical. We took some photos, and we went initially along Main Street, did a couple along there. I wasn't really that happy with a couple of those. They were kind of a little bit odd in terms of the lighting, particularly inside the confectionery. I didn't really like those photos very much.
Yeah, some of the lighting was a bit off.
But then as the weather improved somewhat, I got some great news that we were going to be able to go to the Wishing Well, which is where I wanted to propose to David. So we did a few more shots. I'd already briefed the photographer, but I wanted him to ask David to close his eyes and make a wish at the Wishing Well. And then when David opened his eyes, I was going to be ready with the ring to propose, and it went off absolutely perfectly. And David was ugly crying and holding on to me, and honestly, that proposal couldn't have gone any better if I planned it myself. And I did. I planned it myself. So the only people that knew about the proposal were David's parents, my parents, and a couple of people from our Walt Disney World Adults Only team, because they helped me arrange it. So thank you to Taylor, to Helen, and to Leanne. You were all superstars in helping me get this all arranged. Were you surprised?
Well, yeah, I had no idea, like, none.
We had a couple of fast passes, also known as Genie Plus lightning lanes now. The first one was for Jungle Cruise, but because of the rain, it was cancelled, so we didn't get to do that. We did get offered something else, but the rain was too bad, and we didn't really want to come out from where we were sheltering in Fantasyland. And then we had one to meet Mickey and Minnie, but we missed that one because the buses from the Yacht Club to Magic Kingdom was so slow in coming again today. So we were going to miss that. So I decided to cancel it to give somebody else the opportunity to have it instead. So hopefully somebody else got to meet Mickey and Minnie, but we'll meet them another day. We went to the Grand Floridian, which is our DVC home resort. We've just recently bought our first DVC contract. So that was your first visit to the Grand Floridian. What did you think?
It's beautiful in there, like, yeah, all clean, fresh, just it's lovely. It looks really nice. I can't wait to stay there next week.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we went there, and then we went for a celebration cocktail at Enchanted Rose, the new Beauty and the Beast theme lounge. So that was really good. I had the lavender fog, and you had, do you remember what it was called?
Something
garden. It was a tequila based cocktail, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You wasn't that keen on that, were you?
I didn't like it, but it's not because it was a bad drink or anything. It's just like, A, I'm not a massive cocktail fan. B, I'm not a massive tequila fan either. I mainly had it because it had cucumber in the ingredients.
Oh.
So that was the main reason why I had it. But I'm sure it was like other people like cocktails and stuff, they'd like it.
Yeah. I tasted it and I thought it was quite nice, although I'm not the biggest tequila lover myself. I had the lavender fog, which I thought was really nice. Really nice drink. It was kind of violet and lavender kind of flavour, wasn't it? Very, very nice. So yeah, I enjoyed that. And then of course we had our dinner at Citricos, which was amazing. I think this may actually be better than California Grill. Yeah. We've got California Grill next week, so I'll be really interested to hear what you think about California Grill. It's been my favourite restaurant forever, but I think Citricos may have just overtaken it.
Is it nicer than Citricos? Like, is it a similar sort of environment?
It's a similar environment. It's very adult. It's very classy. It's got great ambiance. It's got great lighting. The service is excellent. The ingredients are really high quality. The flavours delicious. The menu is creative. Of course, you get the firework view from the rooftop at California Grill, but we got the firework view at Citricos, which we'll talk about very shortly. So yeah, they're very similar, but I don't know, I just came away tonight thinking, wow, this experience at Citricos was slightly better than California Grill. So let's see what happens next week. But yeah, at the moment, it's definitely a contender for my new best top favourite restaurant at Walt Disney World. So to start off, when we went in, we ordered a bottle of champagne, a little bottle of Veuve Clicquot Yellow, wasn't it?
Yeah.
To celebrate, obviously, because it's our engagement. So we celebrated with a bottle of champagne. That was $129 for the bottle of champagne. Then to start, I had the most delicious corn bisque. Oh my goodness, it had some fennel, and actual pieces of popcorn in it, and I could still be sitting there eating that corn bisque right now. It was literally delicious, and I didn't want it to end, not ever, but it did end. You tasted it as well. What did you think?
Yeah, no, it was really good. It was just like a popcorn soup, and as weird as that sounds, it was so tasty.
So that was really good. You had a smoked duck with tagliatelle pasta.
Tagliatelle, a celeriac puree. Yeah, it was very tasty. Really good.
I'm not a person that would generally eat smoked or kind of like not 100% cooked meats. But I tried it and the flavour combination was amazing. I really enjoyed tasting your food.
Smoked duck confit, that's what it was.
I enjoyed my little taster you gave me. See, look, sharing is caring. And then for the main course, our server, Robin, who I have to just say was outstanding. She was so friendly and kind. and made great recommendations, and she was present when she needed to be, but not overly so. She recommended the tilefish. I've never had tilefish before, but I'll definitely be having it again.
I've never heard of it before.
Yeah, I don't know what a tilefish is. I'm going to have to look that up.
I'll have a look.
But it was really delicate. It was really flaky, and it melted in my mouth as well. I've never had a fish dish before that was just so easy to eat. It was perfectly spiced. It had a little bit of a spicy flavour to it, maybe paprika or cayenne pepper on it.
It was something like that. It had a rub on it.
A rub, and then it came with a chorizo risotto type rice, which also had some shrimp in it. That was really great. And then it should have come with some tomatoes, but for anyone that has watched me before, you will know that I'm a complete tomato phobe. So I asked her not to have the tomatoes, and she offered me another vegetable instead. So I chose Brussels sprouts, and they were delicious as well. So yeah, the main course was great. You had mahi-mahi? How was that?
Again, I don't know what the fish looks like. I've heard of it before, but I don't know what it looks like. Yeah, it was nice. Just a bit of a steaky white fish. Not as steaky as like swordfish. If anyone's had swordfish before, it's not quite as steaky as that. No, it's very nice. It came with a grapefruit butter white wine vinegar reduction sauce, and asparagus. I think it had potato in there and wild mushrooms. It was so good. It was so good.
Yeah, I tasted it as well. Your fish was much meatier than mine. Mine was very delicate and light. Really nice though, really flavourful. Really enjoyed it. And then for dessert, you didn't want dessert, did you?
Well, no, I never have dessert.
But there was a dessert that I've been looking at for months that I wanted to try there. It was a blackberry tartlet. Nice pastry, short crust pastry. And it was kind of like a lemon citron tart, a little bit kind of citrusy. And on top of that, it had a really soft meringue. And then a blackberry mousse. It came with a little blackberry on the side, and it had kind of like lavender or violet droplets on the plate as well that were really sweet as well, and they really complemented it well. So it was a really nice dessert. I didn't leave a single morsel of it. And then they brought us a couple of chocolates out to congratulate us on our engagement.
Yeah.
One was key lime
pie, and then the other one was passion fruit. Truffles.
So we didn't make it back to Magic Kingdom. It was still raining, and the dinner went on longer than we anticipated, but we did get to see the fireworks from the restaurant window, and we had an amazing view of them, didn't we? And the Enchantment fireworks look incredible. I can't wait to see Enchantment now.
I can't wait to see the show.
Those fireworks just look great, didn't they?
Yeah.
Tomorrow, day 4, we are going to be going to Ale & Compass for breakfast, then heading across to Epcot for a few hours, hopefully doing Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind again. That's top of my agenda. And then we've got lunch booked at La Crêperie de Paris. Is that my French? Then we're coming back for a bit of time here at the resort, a bit more pool time. We can do a little bit of packing because we're moving on Friday to Animal Kingdom Lodge. So we've got to get ourselves sorted out and get packed up a little bit. And then we've got the Moonlight Magic Party at Typhoon Lagoon tomorrow night, which I'm really looking forward to, riding those slides in the dark. It's been a really great day. We've made some really wonderful memories, and we probably have about 50 photos, I would say, from the Photopass photographer. Need to count them, we need to go through them, but we've got some wonderful photos. A day I will never ever forget.
Best memories.
A day I will never ever forget. If you've liked this video,
please give it the thumbs up.
A big thumbs up.
A big thumbs up. And don't forget to click the bell to subscribe.
Well, you were close.
Oh no, is it wrong?
Slightly.
Oh.
Watch and learn.
Go on.
If you've liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with your friends as well. If you like our channel, please click subscribe and hit that notification bell as well, so you know when our videos come out. And as always, remember,
Never grow up.
that's right, from my fiance and I, never grow up.